even defending and defending. We could kill our own peddler, and in killing our own peddler, we give ourselves hope. Like what we all like? We go down to 4. I can go down to 4. It's the only move because we just have to survive and hope the shrooms kill them. Hello everyone, Gomez here again for the LAN Up channel with a little something different for you today. This one is actually another expedition run. So this is an expedition run that I did quite recently on stream. It was actually a really fun way of going through expedition. It's actually a very powerful way of going through expedition as well, is with shrooms and whatnot, so working with a Teemo deck. So at the end of this deck ended up with 5 Puffcat Peddlers, 4 Hexcore Foundries, and 5, like, you know, Womp Chomps or whatever the hell they're called, the ones who make the spells. Like, it was actually a really funny run. And I just feel like I want to get these videos out because I want to give you guys some expedition content, because honestly I think the expedition is really undervalued as a game mode. It's actually a really fun game mode, so that's the reason why I want to get this up. So bear in mind, shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter and Instagram, all the games that you're seeing were streamed live on Twitch, so you want to catch the action live Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Come free to pop in and say hello. There's also the Discord link down below as well if you want to get in there, because we've got a lovely group of people. The monthly clips competition is in there. There's a monthly games night, a monthly movie night, and also that's most likely where the tournament is going to be next month. So please get involved and get in there, because it's all like about building a community around this and having a good time. So thank you so much. This channel would be nothing without any of you. Like, literally the support that you guys give by watching, liking, commenting, like literally anything. This channel is nothing without you, and so thank you so much for all your support. I've got an end of year goal of hitting 5,000 followers / subscribers on YouTube and Twitch, and honestly, YouTube is smashing it. So let's get there together, people, and smash this. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the games that you're about to see. So let's get in and see Expedition! Ooh! Oh my god, there's actually so many different ways I could take this. Like, my mind immediately is drawn to Zoe, but at the same point, Misfortune is still actually interesting with Boxtopus and Make It Rain. And also Malachi as well. Like, these options. I mean, Malachi I'm less drawn to. It's more Zoe or Misfortune. I really don't know what I want to go with. I really don't know what I want to go with here. I'll take the Zoe! Zoe and Teemo! We just go massively elusive in. Like, there's no point in taking... you know what? We're going massively elusive in here. This is going to be the time we just went in stupidly elusively on our opponent. So, what we want to do is potentially gift, because gift gives us I mean, actually, you know, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I never normally take that kind of a card, but I will take it right now. Right here, right now. Going to take these. Peddler, because I guess we've got Shroom. We've got Shroom Synergy, but also heals are good. I'll take the Peddler. I'll take the Peddler. Like, it looks like we're going down a slightly more mushroomy path here, but is a good path nonetheless. Like, awesome augments like this. We could get so many dogs. So many dogs, but I'll take that. That makes them more sense. You gotta go, sometimes you gotta go with the options that make more sense rather than the options that your heart wants to go for. I could go with this, like, we'll take the Hex, you know what, we'll take the Hexcores. We'll take the Hexcores. We seem to be going with the plan of making a bumload of draw. Hexcore, we could go with another Hexcore. Could go with another Hexcore again. Little bit of heals and like, so, you know what? I'll take this plan. This has become the plan now, people. I could take the back alley barkeep, but I'm gonna go with more shrooms. The shroom spells. We'll take them. Could take you. We do actually have more. We do actually have more in that way. Could also go with a little bit of that. Gives me a little bit of variety in my options. Get rid of the... I mean, the Archer is still draw at the beginning of the game. But then again, we could have 4 of these guys. We've got 3. I mean, we could have 4 of these guys. I do like draw, but shrooms. I'll take the shrooms. Soggy Teemo to potentially, like, get round us. I am going to keep you for some stupid reason. What is this hand? With everything which is in this deck, what is this hand? Okay, at least we got Zoe. Yep. I see you're elusive. I raised you elusive. Now, admittedly, you could warding shot and kill my... Actually, no, correction. It's not their attack turn. Right, so I'm gonna go in with this. I wanted to see whether or not they had like a 2-mana burst speed. Just because, like, I don't really want to... You never target Fizz. Never target Fizz. Only madness lies that way. Slowly but surely, Zoe. I will get you there. I'll get you there. Don't you worry. That's fine, because we can still Mystic Shot when they go for you. It's absolutely fine. Do not panic. Do not panic, Zoe. This is not the time for panicking. I got you back. Now, admittedly, there's actually technically some moves they could do to get around this. Hope that they don't have them. Suit up the pocket aces. A few moves they could use to get around. They don't have them. It's fine. Also, they can use Make It Rain at any point, by the way. Just make it... No. Okay, I'll just straight up Mystic Shot. Then why? I mean, okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine because they still get draw and whatnot. And we lose our elusive, but it's okay. We've got lifesteal later on down the line. I guess we go with you, see what we get. Doggo! It's not who I wanted, but I'll take it. At least it's draw, if nothing else. Where the hell? Like, in a deck that's got 4 of the mushroom guys, couple of peddlers, loads of hexcores. Why do they find the mushroom man? At least we can copy the mushroom man, actually. I'm willing to accept the trade because like, that's fine to me. I can copy their mushroom man. I just wanted to do some damage in. Like, I could have technically kept the dog back. Probably should have kept the dog back, let's be honest. We can copy their mushroom man. So they're gonna go for putting some shrooms in my deck. And we will go for putting shrooms in their deck too. Admittedly, I've got no shrooms I can put in their deck right now, but in the future, I have left myself open to a thermal beam. I see to hope they don't have them, but next turn, we want to throw you out, start getting the mushrooms in their deck, so they want to get mushrooms in my deck. We will get mushrooms in their deck too. Admittedly, I cannot cover them. I could technically cover them elusively, but not well right now. It's okay. We can accept this. I accept the damage. Next turn, we throw you out. It's all good. Don't worry, people. It's going to be... What? Oh, my God. Why is the thermal always there? A true Valiant. Well, I knew the risk was there. I should have waited to play my... peddler. It's okay, though. We can make another copy. We can make another peddler. I do want to throw this out first, though. I do want to throw this out first. We can make another copy of a peddler on their side. It's okay. Of course, they always have the thermal beam, don't they? So we've got a Hexcore. Admittedly, we're going to start having shrooms in our deck, which is the problematic bit about playing Hexcore. We can copy their mushroom man. Yep, I mean, okay. Hexcore's looking less and less good because they're slowly but surely going to be pipping me for damage. So have a mushroom, have 3. We also can do that as well. But admittedly, they've got 2 mushroom men on the field right now. We could technically kill one of them. Gonna need to kill one of them, let's face it. But see how they do. So it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'm gonna have to keep the ability to be able to... What's his face right now? So... It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Run away, bike. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, okay, I was gonna say, okay, if you want to kill Fizz, you can let him die. So, they're still gonna be killing one of their peddlers. They want to be getting down my peddler a little bit. We could go with straight up targeting Fizz right now. Because if they're going to defend Fizz, so what we want to do is we want to go, because if they were to defend Fizz, or do we just kill their mushroom man, right? Actually, the better move is just to kill their mushroom man, right? I feel like that is the better move here. We need to maximize our mushroom men. Let them have less mushroom men. I want to kill you, but I do have an elusive I can play in the next turn or so. I actually feel like I need to play my lifesteal guy, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, right. So I'm the man with the mushroom men. Obviously, they could have thermal beam. Obviously, thermal beam is a thing. I win into pass. There's no reason to play anything right now. So at this moment in time, I've got 19 shrooms in my deck. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ow, ow, ow. So I could play the elusive to know that I've got like that covered, but I feel like I need health right now, so I'm gonna go with the health move. We can get rid of Jinx because I feel that Jinx's quick attack is gonna be annoying to me. I feel like I want to wait and see what else they play actually first. So Sharky Shark comes down. That's fine. I will accept. So we go forward into this attack. There's no reason not to. I really wish I could play the elusive, but yep, I can live with that. Still doing this, and then we kill Jinx. Because they want to be killing our peddler with Jinx, I feel. Obviously, I've got problems in the fizz department. I will deal with that next turn. Hopefully. Maybe. One day. If they've got a burst speed spell, nothing I can do about it. But if they haven't, we can throw down this elusive. It's all about... Or try to target fizz. Although targeting fizz never goes well. Okay. We at least can cover him at least cover fizz elusively. As much as he wants to be saving this for what's his... I'm going to go with you. Because the problem is that I've got more shrooms in my deck than they've got in their deck. We will be forced them to do more things. I would love to play the other Mushroom Man right now, or play my Hexcore, but right now, technically we could try to target Fizz, but it's just a gamble that I'm not willing to take. They're willing to pass, which leads me to believe that they've not got another spell in that hand right now. Killing you allows me to still keep this option open. I feel like we have to kill their mushroom. Like, I am doing like so terrible in the mushroom game. I need to kill their mushroom. Like every chance that I get to kill a mushroom man, I need to kill one of their mushroom men. So, mushroom man down. It still leaves us the ability. The university! My God, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I don't actually know what it was that they just got rid of then because I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see what that last. Okay, we might start to get the advantage on the shroom game. It's gonna take us a little bit. Security town started, eh? If we can get another mushroom man out, we can get the advantage in on the shroom game. It's okay, people. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh, damage! The randomosity which they're getting from this is actually helping them out so well. In one turn, we've got a lot of shrooms in their deck. We could even put more in. I don't want a Hexcore yet because I still think it's too dangerous to Hexcore. We want to give them the option to potentially trade off Fizz. We have got this if we need to. Yeah, we'll try to trade off Fizz. So Fizz is down. Fizz is down. We do elusive damage into them. Okay, we don't know what their last. I mean, it's all on the university. It is literally all on the university for them, and they are legitimately doing really good damage. Like the randomness of that university is doing so well for them right now. Just, I hope.
Sharpen the blade. Secure
the kill. I don't know what you're gonna get, but you're doing well at the moment. Okay, God, damage. It's such a tug of war. So much damage is hitting me as well. Poros! So they're going elusive in on me. I've only got one elusive. I guess I could actually copy this elusive because this elusive at least means that... Or do we wait until they play that other elusive right now? I might end up regretting this, but I want them to play that other...
Night covers the land. Our time is...
Okay, well, I guess the plan is at least stop some of the elusive game. Obviously, they can still throw down that Poro, but by copying you as at least stunning some of these issues that could come my way. I've got other issues that are coming my way, but I can stop some of them. It's not ideal, and the feeling this could just turn on a knife's edge.
For glory.
All it takes is like, yep. So we can throw you down on top of this. It's so gambling in terms of the fact that we go down to 4. We've got so many shrooms in our deck and so have they. Doing Hexcore. Do I take a potential draw? Is it smarter to go for a potential draw here? Can't do it. Can't do it. We go because literally they've got 50, we've got 14, and right now the randomness of that is helping them out so well. I go at the gamble of so damage. We take 1. Take 4. Go again. We take 1. Yes! 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 Oh my god! Like, you just don't know, right? You just don't know. Leroy Jenkins coming at me, and actually the ability to make those spells casting twice, meaning that it's gonna be helping Lee and Tarek. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of at least. I want a peddler. There we go. All the peddlers. All the peddlers. We've got innovative improvement. All of the peddlers. At least my opponent's not developing on doing anything either. It's gonna kick off. My opponent has done nothing yet. Okay, so they've done that merely to have defense. I want to throw down you, because the second we get at least one of these loads of shrooms, like 2 peddlers on the board, let alone potentially even 3 peddlers on the board, and we're laughing, right? Because that is so many shrooms in one turn. So we just, it's just a waiting game right now. So we just wait, bide our time, people. That's fine. I mean, we could technically power cascade on top of that, but I'm willing to bide my time here. Peddler.
Take a stand.
It's okay, everyone. It's okay. Do not fret. Do not fret. Do not fret. Peddlers. All the peddlers. Thinking to myself, do we go with the innovative improvement, or do we just go for just throwing full-on shrooms in their deck and start the shroom game? Because the thing of it is that we've got to start the shroom game at some point. Otherwise, we need to start the shroom game at some point. As much as we know that we can have like three peddlers on the board, I'll take just forcing at least 90 shoots, because we want to start forcing damage into their deck as quickly as possible. At least try and trade something off their side. Yeah, I will accept that trade.
Why are you here? Okay,
you now give me the ability for a potential power cascade. They could also power cascade. Literally, out of all of those options, that's the only one who gives me the chance for a power cascade move. So, our power cascade, they could also do that, but I said that would just be forcing them to have to do that. So I will accept that. There we go! You live! We throw the other one down. Okay, they've got a lot of shrooms starting off right now. It's all good. Starting the damage, it starts. And so it begins!
I call upon
There's Lee!
Master.
Okay, so Lee's gonna be grabbing one of our peddlers. It makes too much sense for Lee to grab a peddler for him not to grab a peddler. I want to throw you out, because I want the option to throw out another peddler this turn. So, yep. Grabbing peddler. They know that they have to. A little bit of draw, yes. Draw! They could throw down that spell. They decide not to. We will go with an innovative improvement, going into playing another peddler. Oh, it begins. It just begins, right? It's insane. The peddlers! You can start kicking me, and at one point you're gonna start kicking these things into my core. So many peddlers! So little time! I want to throw this guy out. As much as he wants to go for a spell as well. So they could dragon kick. Okay, as much as he wants to go for a spell, I feel that the better plan here is just do this. Start the day! We've got bald, we've got wide, I wait. As long as I got defense, I'm happy. As long as I'm at the point in this part of the game where it's literally all I've got to do is defend myself. As long as I can defend myself, slowly but surely, the insidiousness of the deck shall kill you. And we can make more copies of peddlers if we wanted to. That's fine. The stun's coming out. Technically, I could actually innovative improvement the peddler again. Innovative improvement the peddler to put more peddlers. The stun happens. The stun, because that's going to be both turns. So he's out for 2 turns. But we don't want this game to last 2 turns. We don't want this game to last 2 turns. So prepare yourself. They currently have 36 shrooms in that deck. After all of this jollity and merriment and fun and games, they have. Wait, we're still going on. The jumping jacks are still going on. Like 80 odd troops in that deck. I have to basically trade. We have to make some trades here, right? Because we will be going down to 3. 3's a lot to go down to. Potentially, we have to sacrifice one of our peddlers. Sacrifice a peddler for the greater good. Would a mushroom, or do we just trade? I'm a peddler, not a meddler, because literally all we want to be doing, we just need to secure our health right now. And they've got so many shrooms in their deck. Oh, lifesteal! Fair play. That's really well played. Okay, and also they just jumped. Something jumped out, which didn't jump out. We've got to go for all the damage into their core. Right now, with how many shrooms they got, they just damage the core. That's what we need to be forcing. Hexcore Foundry. Top deck of the Hexcore Foundry would have been what I was after. Yeah, we needed a Hexcore Foundry because literally at this point, Hexcore Foundry would have been devastating. They go for a heal. Potentially, they're going for trying to level him up. More shrooms. More shrooms. Have you got mushroom? I should have actually kept the mana for Aftershock because I should have Aftershocked this core because Aftershock is a slow speed spell. So I actually should have kept the mana to be able to Aftershock them because right now I need the speed. So even though they've got over 100 shrooms in that deck, need to hope. That's a lot. Where were you last turn? So if we would have done this, they would currently be on 7 health, which we wouldn't have been able to do enough to it. My problems are only just beginning that I want to Aftershock you. I need to basically just try to survive. Maybe we should have taken out one, or like, because we could have get excited one of their overwhelms. Because admittedly, their overwhelms are still quite good. I mean, it's really hard to tell what the better moves were. Okay, so they go and throw her back. I could technically still kill her. It stops them from getting an additional spell. It's not ideal. It's not what I want to do. I don't really, because I would have to get rid of the Zenith Blade. I was really basically counting on Zenith Blade because Zenith Blade allows me to at least stop some of the damage, if you know what I mean. Do we get rid of the Hexcore, even though it's like the one thing that I need to hang on to? But also health for dealing with these situations. I might end up regretting this. That might be the decision I end up massively regretting more than any other decision that I've made here today. I need to be just buffing up the health stat. I just need to survive. At this point, survival is the only key. I feel like we've lost. I feel like we've lost because I don't feel, and the fact that I actually squirreled you, even defending and defending. We could kill our own peddler, and in killing our own peddler, we give ourselves hope. But what we all like? We go down to 4. I can go down to 4. It's the only move because we just have to survive and hope the shrooms kill them. So I will kill my own mushroom man for the greater good. That's all I got. Okay, come on, shrooms. Just come on. Don't let the mushroom man sacrifice be in vain. Come on. Come on. I mean, I'll wait. Me attacking forward does nothing for me. I just have to hope, like, they have to draw 4 shrooms. Come on, it's all in the random. RNGesus. Oh, taking the piss! Taking the piss! Literally! In the fact that it is only 1 shroom that they were away from death. That is devastating. If only you were a damage spell, shed a mote to my opponent. Literally, we went all in. We went all in. Okay, gonna get rid of you. Do I want to get rid of you though? Like, I feel like we need to force in as many shrooms as possible, as quickly as possible. Like, do we remove 1 peddler? Because we can make more peddlers. We can make more peddlers. See? I was really I maybe should have just got rid of everything for the chance of Teemo turn 1, because Teemo turn 1's what I technically need just to start like kicking this off as quickly as possible. But at least we get a turn 1. Oh, the cards, Yugi! We pip them for 1 damage. It might be the difference between life and death. We cannot pip them for 1 damage. I'll leave it. At the moment, I know they've not got anything that's going to be easily killing this, but I'll leave that. So, protect the shield me. We want to be stopping their Sejuani from leveling up. That's why we let that go in. Okay. Half-cap peddler.
Oh,
if mushrooms could talk. They've got Rampingtons. Okay, I need to think to myself. What is the better plan here? Do we go forward? They would defend. Do we Mystic Shot you off? Part of me really wants to keep the 2 mana so we can play this and then get the 2 spells, but I feel like we need to be forcing them to have to do something about this. We want to try and force down that ramp, do the damage because it's all about ramp for them because they've got like the two big men. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get to the 2 big men. So, oh crap, shit. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. We've actually got the ability to be able to like heal you as well. So a big part of me is thinking, do you want to throw down Hexcore or do you want to throw down you? I'm actually gonna throw down that because we're gonna go fully all in on damage. All in on damage when we go into the next turn. So 2 damage. Boom, 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 boom. We go. Go. Send them forward. Send these guys immediately forward. So they're gonna be doing the potential removal. So Ice Shard, that was a gamble on my front because obviously I guess I should have gemmed you up before going into this because I could have technically done that on focus speed. So mistakes were made. But I will accept. I accept that the decisions that were made here today. There are terrible, terrible decisions. I should have gemmed first. I should have known the Ice Shard because I believe we saw Ice Shard in their previous game that we were against them. Oh, Sejuani! She wants revenge. I just need to hope. It's a lot of overwhelm damage that they've got going for them right there. I guess I could have thrown out the Sunforger, but I want to be trying to kill her. We can go down to 10, right? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. So I'm thinking to myself, I just want to go forward with Teemo. Why don't we go forward and just try to start doubling those shrooms up?
I love the smell of mushrooms
Okay.
in the morning.
We could have actually waited, but because we could have seen whether or not they went for a frostbite. But the problem is that I feel that I have to go with this. Because if I wait, they could just let it go through. And I'd rather try to double the shrooms right now because I'm in a dangerous. Yes, I mean so I should have maybe left it back and then allowed Teemo to level. That would have been the better plan. But I feel like they've got so many.
They're out there.
They could have just waited on it. So we're gonna throw down the Hexcore Foundry, throw down this. I just need to defend myself. I feel like this might be the end of our run because the amount of overwhelm stuff that they could legitimately throw at me. We could see the 8-cost spell come out, and obviously we don't want to see the 8-cost spell come out, but I presume we see the 8-cost spell come out. We could actually force them to draw more. We've also got another Teemo. Actually, this might sound stupid, but this might actually be the better idea to potentially make them. So they don't have the 8-cost spell, but force them to do another additional draw. That might end up being the difference between life and death. Throw Puffcat Peddler out.
Oh, if
Hope for the best. If mushrooms could talk. Ah! So they have to remove the landmark. They're stopping the draw. Okay, Teemo comes out. We've got another Hexcore Foundry. We could go with a little bit of health here and still throw out a Hexcore. They could throw out like a number of other things which are going to cause me problems. A lot of other things cause me problems here. Okay, that is significant problems. Significant problems all belong to us. We'll go. Throwing you. I guess we'll go. We've taken a little bit of health. Not that it means anything. I mean, I guess actually they're just going to be getting overwhelmed anyway. So, or do we just go forward? You know, sorry, we go forward with it. We might as well. At this point, like no matter what, they're going to be putting over, like they're going to throw this out and he's going to have overwhelm, and so we're going to be dead anyway, so sod it, we might as well get a little bit of health out of this. The only hope that we have left is that they draw enough shrooms to kill themselves, or we draw damage, that we draw like a Mystic Shot that would be enough to finish. So they take 4, go, get 4. Yes! Perfect lethal with shrooms! Yes! We needed it because we didn't have the damage! We did, Teemo turn 1. That's what I'm talking about. Teemo turn 1. I'm actually gonna keep this whole hand. I should have probably got rid of inventory improvement until we found, like, because we want to be obviously trying to find a peddler. They've not got, I mean, they are full on Targon, so mono Targon, so many different invoke mechanics. I do love the name as well. Tiddo Biddies. Tiddo Biddies. Let's go, Tiddo Biddies. I love the name. Like this, that is just as good as Pig Bennis. My arch nemesis, Pig Bennis. But Tiddo Biddies, full on that. So expect Hush, expect the what's his face guy? The I can't think of his name right now. The mono Scryer. Expect Scryer. The goat comes out. Okay, I could potentially, so we can at least trade. I could use this gem to get you into the point where you could at least trade with the goat, but we've also got a gotcha as well. Do I keep this gem for potential peddler action? I'm actually like, just because I've not got, if I had a peddler in hand, I'd keep it. Because I've not got a peddler, I'm willing to do that because that does become a trade-off with the goat. So if they go for an immediate open, of course we top deck the peddler now. Okay, gonna go with that. I could technically throw down this, but now that we've got a peddler, we want to be saving all spells. Save all spells to the end. Woo! Well played, well played. I'm a peddler, not a meddler. My main concern is the fact that Hush. Like, Hush is actually, like, the biggest concern. I feel like we've got to go. I feel like I've got to go, but Hush is actually a really big concern here. They don't have Hush, it's okay! We could actually start throwing Hexcore Foundry out. Gotcha does remove that. Puffcat Peddler. Puffcat Peddler next turn, Gotcha on top of the Crescent Guardian. I can accept these moves. Potential aftershock, but Puffcat, but this is just like, you know, if they go in for the immediate. Woo! Okay, that's somebody who knows. Okay, no, it's because they wanted to go do that. I'm assuming they're going to go for grabbing Teemo, which yet again, I mean, technically, the comedy is like, you know, we could even use the, like, we wait. So they grab Teemo, and then we go, ah! Not today! Not today, as we give him additional stats. Which should mean that, boom, he levels, getting rid of her. I've always been a fun guy, thinking to myself, like, we potentially sacrifice one of these peddlers. Sacrifice one of these peddlers just for health stat, or do we actually go into this? Because at least that's, I'm a peddler, not a meddler, but still make a copy of him. It's okay, the goat is down. The goat is down. Diana's down. Goat down. We've still got a Crescent Guardian. We can deal with the Crescent Guardian at a later turn. We're starting to force those shrooms in. Potential Hush mechanics, but we do have a gotcha. Gotcha! But we didn't need it. Didn't need it, but I was gonna say we had the gotcha if needed. I feel like we have to start, so now they've got 44 shrooms. They're starting to get those invokes. All the celestial beings are coming after me. We have to at least throw one. We have to at least throw one foundry out. We could throw 2 foundries out. We just throw the 2 foundries out right now. It's one of those things, right, where it has got to be just force them into that draw and death right now, because the draw with my hand the way that it is, I've not got much going for me. And so I just feel like we just have to force the draw. We are obviously getting them closer to... We are getting them closer to potential other invokes or Hush, if they've got Hush. But sod it, I feel that I've got to do this. I could have played another peddler. I'm a peddler, not a meddler. But let's just force the damage. Force the damage. Force the damage. Of course they don't hit one on there. Okay, right, it's okay, it's okay. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, we will force them to die. They want to be killing Teemo. We've still got a gotcha move to potentially remove a Crescent Guardian if they go for an immediate attack forward. They could use a Power Cascade, but if they went for an immediate attack forward Power Cascade, they're not getting the draw. But to be fair, I guess they don't want the draw. We can throw Puffcat Peddler out. Puffcat Peddler can still throw gotcha. And then we've still got an aftershock as well. Because I'm thinking I can gotcha on top of their elusive. You tried to blind me! Ha ta 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 ta! They need to kill Teemo. Like, I feel like Teemo, like, even though we might get past the point where that's important. I think to myself, do I want to go with this? Because even if they Power Cascade, they can't get past that. That's what I'm thinking to myself. So maybe we go with it, because obviously, like, the silence doesn't matter. Like, we're not actually silencing her because we've not played it on Sunburst, but that is still 6 damage. I'm willing to do that to potentially just remove, because obviously they could have power cascade their way around the gotcha. So I'd rather do that. We've got the ability to get rid of the elusive in other ways. I can sacrifice a Puff Cat Peddler right now for my health stat. Because all we're trying to do, because like, they've got like 40 odd shrooms in that deck. I'm willing to sacrifice a Peddler. I can make more Peddlers. This is all about the last game. The last game against Gomez versus, which is Tid Biddies. Tid Biddies, and we're forced them to draw into damage. Hopefully we can force them. So yet again, just not one shroom. We've got even more Hexcores. Just throw out all the Hexcore Foundries. I'll do just 4 Hexcore Foundry them today. I really want to gotcha this. Potentially they could use some kind of, like I said, Hush. Hush has always been a thing. I could have thrown out 4 Hexcore Foundries and seen. Of course, we should have just thrown out the 4 Hexcore Foundries. I could throw 3 damage into their core. Do we want to go with the most amount of spells? Okay, right. What we're gonna do here is, I feel like we just, you know what? Like so much we were supposed to go Billy Big Bollocks on this. Solid, we go Billy Big Bollocks. We're just gonna force them to draw to death. So they're going with the stuns. It's a good move. It's actually a really good move on their part. Take this! Gifting subs coming in from Bar 1 Cubone. Thank you so much for gifting subs. As hopefully they draw their way into death. It's all a gamble, Campbell. It's all a gamble. That's 1 shroom. I need more. I need more. Okay. 2. I need them to draw more. Okay, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in that. Oh my god, when you see the fact that you're like 1, 2, 3, 6 in one, there's like 50 odd shrews. Shurima to my opponent, really well played. 7 wins. I should have played all 4 Foundries for banter's sake. I regret that decision now, but 7 wins. So yes, that was the expedition run. As you see, 7 wins, really powerful. Like, shrooms have always been very powerful in expeditions and whatnot. And if you want any advice on expeditions, please ask away, because I love expeditions so much. As I said, I do think it's a really underutilized game mode, especially for new players. You definitely should be getting yourself into expedition because, number 1, it's a way of trying before you buy it. A matter of speaking, you're trying the cards before you decide to use them, like how to like use shards and whatnot to make them. And it's also a great, because it actually gives you like the chest and resources at the end, which allows you to craft cards and that. So there's no reason for you not to be playing it if you're new to the game. But also if you are just a veteran at the game, it's really fun. It's a new way of playing the game, like drafting and then having to like use your wits a little bit more than what you'd probably have to do on the ladder. It's just a really funny game mode that I love playing so much. I think, as I said, it's underutilized. But bear in mind, as I said, you can catch the links down below to the Twitch. So Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I'm live, as well as the Discord. If you want to get in there, it's a lovely group of people that we're making there. And just again, just thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting and whatnot. If you did like this video, why not consider subscribing if you're not subscribed? But do not feel forced. But thank you all so much. I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever the hell it is for you. And until next time, bye.
Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.